the North Penn Gymnasium for tonight's conference matchup between the North Penn Knights and the Souderton Indians. The Knights come into this matchup at 8-2 and 5-0 overall, and they are first in the Continental Conference, while Souderton is 4-6 overall and 2-3 in the conference. I'm Jake Loback, and alongside me, Tyler Pittis.
Great rivalry here between these two teams. Seems like it's always close. Very fierce crosstown rivalry between North Penn and Souderton.
So the two sides line up for tip-off. And North Penn wins it back to Yee. She moves up with it. Over to Huber. Now to Melcher. Over to Karanji, back to Yee. Back to Juliana, back to Huber. Over to Melcher. The foul is called and Souderton will take possession.
Looks like it might have been traveling there on Karanji.
So now the Indians move up with it. They have possession, a good steal there by Yee, but Souderton regains possession. Drives up the middle lane, and she misses the basket. Melcher comes down with the rebound over to Yee, and Yee moves up with it. Over to Karanji, into the paint, and she is fouled. Juliana there, who was fouled, and she will go to the line. So Juliana makes her first foul shot. And she makes the second one as well. So now the Indians move up with it. Schneider has it, and then Indians move up with it. Beyond the arc, back to Schneider. Over to Sandone. Now back beyond the arc to Schneider. Back to Sandone, and the shot is good for three. So Lady Knights move up with it. And they have it beyond the arc. Huber over to Karanji, into the paint, and Juliana nails that layup. 4-3, North Penn.
Giuliani, that big forward, able to get under the net and get an easy shot for her.
Now Schneider now. Beyond the arc. Souderton. Over to Shearer. Back to the point guard. Over to Schneider. Back to the point guard. And they pass it around here looking for somebody open. Back beyond the arc is Schneider. And she has the ball go off the rim. The Lady Knights take possession. Karanji has it moving up. Huber has it now. And she floats that one beyond the arc for, just above it for 2 points.
Yeah, it looked like she just had her toe on the line there, but she was wide open and able to capitalize on that good shot.
Now the point guard has it for Souderton. Over to Schneider. Back to the point guard. And back to Schneider as they play catch. Over to Shearer, back to Schneider. And Yee there with the great interception. She moves up, and she gets a layup for 2 points for the Lady Knights.
North Penn, very famous for their defense, getting those turnovers and really capitalizing there. Yee, one-on-one, able to get the 2 points for the Lady Knights.
So now Schneider has it beyond the arc. Trying to make some room. Back to the point guard. Yee again with heavy pressure. And now over to Sandone. Back to Schneider, who almost went out of bounds. Had the shot blocked. And it goes off of a North Penn defender, and Souderton will retain possession. So now Souderton passes it into the point guard. Over to Sandone. And she shoots it, and it goes off the rim and into the paint, and North Penn takes possession. Karanji there with it. Moves up, and the pass goes off the hands of Giuliano, and Souderton will take possession. Now Souderton moves up with it, plays catch. Point guard has it as she moves up. Has a man wide open in the corner. Wambrault, as she moves into the paint, she misses it. And North Penn comes back with it. Karanji now. Over to Melcher. And she is fouled.
North Penn really getting those rebounds early on. That's really how they've built this 8-3 lead. As they will keep possession now here. 4:14 remaining in the first period.
So Karanji is set to pass it in. Has a man all the way back beyond their zone, and that is Huber there. He's trying to make the play call over to Giuliano. Into the paint for Melcher, and she scores an easy layup there. Now Souderton moves back up with it. The point guard has it over to Schneider, and into the corner. And Sandone misses her shot, but Souderton and North Penn are both fighting over the ball in the paint. And it looks like it's Souderton's possession. So now Souderton makes a substitution before they throw it in. And they throw it back to Walbrandt. She passes it back to Schneider. Back to Walbrandt. Back to Schneider as they play catch. Schneider's trying to make some room. North Penn is playing heavy defense here. Over to Walbrandt, and then back to the point guard for Souderton. Now Souderton has it with Schneider. And a great deflection there, but Souderton will retain possession.
Once again, you're seeing North Penn play tough defense as they have really the entire time. Coach DeMarliere has been around for North Penn. Just some great defenses the last few years. They've really shown up today early on.
So now the point guard has it for Souderton. Over to Sandone. Sandone back to Walbrandt. Walbrandt over to Schneider. Schneider back to Sandone. Over to the point guard for Souderton. Over to Schneider. Back to the point guard. Back to Schneider. North Penn here, as you said, Tyler, they are playing great heavy defense. And Souderton's having problems with their scoring right here as the point guard has it. Back to the corner. Schneider now has it beyond the arc. Schneider shoots for three, and it goes off the back of the rim. Souderton regains the rebound. Point guard makes a move. Now back out to Schneider. Back to the point guard. And North Penn intercepts the pass, and they will regain possession.
You see there with that tough defense, North Penn defenders have really gotten into the face of the Souderton offense. That's really caused them to try for some high arcing passes. And of course, that allows time for North Penn defenders to get to the pass receiver and not get many wide open shots. It's really what prevented Souderton from scoring on that last possession.
So now McKenzie passes it over to Hewlett, who both came in off of subs, over to Yee. Now into the paint for Giuliano, and the shot is up. And North Penn has possession. The shot was taken by Giuliano there. And North Penn will regain possession, and Karanji will pass it in. Karanji has McKenzie. Over to Giuliano. And the shot is up, and it goes off the rim. That was Karanji there. Souderton gets the rebound. North Penn with tough defense. The whistle is blown. It looked like it might have been a moving pick. And Souderton will retain possession.
Yeah, you saw there Karanji with that three-pointer. She's usually excellent at three-pointers, but that was a very long shot for her. No blame there.
Now the point guard for Souderton has it. Passes it over to Shearer. She passes it back to the point guard. Point guard moves into the paint, back to Shearer. Over to Schneider, beyond the arc. And she has to go off the backboard, but Souderton gets possession, off the rebound. And the point guard regroups their team, but loses it. North Penn looks to get it, but the players are on the ground scrambling for it, and it looks like North Penn might have gotten possession there.
And you see there, North Penn really guarding the middle there, causing some tough three-point shots. And that's the only way Souderton has scored so far, is one three-point shot made. So some tough defense here early on by North Penn, up 10-3.
So now Shearer has it. She passes it into the middle for the point guard. She drives up, but passes it back to Sandone, and she makes another three.
Yeah, that is her second three-pointer of the game. And again, that is Souderton's only point so far. So they need to find an answer for her real quick.
So now Mackenzie has it. She passes it back to Yee. Yee floats one. She has it, goes off the rim. And North Penn will take possession. Excuse me, Souderton will take possession. So Schneider will pass it in. Souderton moves up with it now. Back to Schneider. Schneider looks to make some space. She passes it off to Sandone. Sandone back to Schneider. Schneider over to the point guard for Souderton. She moves up with it, passes it out. And North Penn gets the rebound off the shot. Now Giuliano moves up with it, passes it up to number 20, Hewlett. And she misses the shot, but she is fouled, and she will go to the line.
Karanji getting that rebound. Once again, North Penn great at getting those rebound, passing quickly down the field, trying to get some advantageous matchups there, one-on-one. That time not able to capitalize, but there you see they still get some points on the board.
So Hewlett there makes the first shot. And she makes her second shot. So now Souderton will pass it in before North Penn makes a sub.
North Penn up 12-6 with just 15 seconds left. Souderton probably gonna try and get a quick shot in here.
Now the point guard for Souderton moves up with it. Passes it over to Schneider, but the miscommunication forces a turnover, and North Penn will pass it in.
This is huge for North Penn. This is great opportunity now. They will get a chance to extend their lead early on in this game.
And Karanji misses the layup there, but then Melcher takes the ball away, but it is too late as the buzzer sounds, and she could not get the shot off in time.
Yeah, North Penn really dominant in that first half. 4 different players scored: Arissa Yee, Michaela Giuliani, Jess Huber, and Mia Melcher, all with 2-pointers. And Hewlett also with 2 foul shots. And really it's their defense that has dominated every aspect, really pressing hard, causing those long passes, not allowing any open shots. And again, only 2 3-pointers, both from Sando, and that's all Souderton has done here on offense today. We'll see if North Penn can continue that dominance here in the second period.
And they're doing great rebound control. As you said there, Tyler, they've only let up 2 3-pointers, and that is the only points that Souderton has. So they're doing excellent defense with excellent rebound control, not allowing any easy layups to happen.
Really protecting that middle there, pressing hard on the outsides as well. Just dominant defense, as we've come to expect from these Lady Knights the last few years.
So now Melcher will pass it in. She has Yee open. She passes it to Yee. And Yee moves up at the start of the second period. Over to Huber. Huber over to Hewlett. Hewlett back to Huber. Over to Melcher. Back to Hewlett. She has Juliana back to Melcher as they play catch around the arc to try to get something going here. She has Juliana. And now Yi looks to regroup. Juliana has it now. Over to Huber. Huber does a nice spin move. She takes the shot, but she travels, and the shot will not count, and Souderton will pass it in. So now the Souderton moves up with it. She does a little pass to Sandone, over to Schneider. Schneider now has it. She cannot find anybody open, so she just runs around. Sandone now has it. It looks like Sandone might have double dribbled there. Or no, that was on North Penn, actually. Yi there with the foul, and Souderton will pass it in.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that just happens when you're playing tough defense. Still got to play tough. You're going to get some fouls occasionally.
Now Souderton has passed it in, and now the point guard has it for Souderton. She takes the shot, and she has to go over the net. The rebound is controlled by Souderton, and Walbrandt has scored the first point that has not been a three-pointer for Souderton. So now Huber has it, over to Hewlett. Hewlett over to Melcher. And the foul was called on the Lady Knights there, and Souderton will pass it in. So it looks like the foul was on Giuliani there. And that gives Souderton possession. And now they look to move up and capitalize off this. So Walbrandt has it, passes it over to Cardone, who has the point guard down low, back over to Sandone. But Shearer travels there, and North Penn will throw it in. So Garangi comes in for Yi, and Huber will pass it to Garangi.
Yi coming out great on defense early on in this game, getting a couple turnovers and capitalizing early on.
So now Huber has it. She's fouled, and North Penn will throw it in. Sam Karanji will throw it in for the Lady Knights, excuse me. So now Karanji throws it into Melcher. Melcher over to Huber. Back to Karanji. Karanji directing traffic, trying to find someone open. She has Huber. She throws it into the paint, but is intercepted by Souderton, and Souderton moves up with it. The speedy point guard for Souderton finds Sandone all the way alone, but Huber takes it away, passes it up. North Penn looking for a breakout, but it's intercepted by Souderton, and Souderton moves back up with it. And the point guard for Souderton misses the layup, excuse me. And then it goes out of bounds.
That really went back and forth there for a second. Both teams getting crucial turnovers, neither able to capitalize on them. And the score remains 12-8 with 5:36.
So now North Penn calls a timeout. So it looks like Souderton has really adjusted to the way North Penn is playing and has done a great job of slowing down their offensive skills and all the talent they have up front. And they're actually making a really good comeback right now as they are losing only by 4, and they have made a couple layups to contribute to Sandone's 2 3-pointers.
Yeah, North Penn not scored since the end of the first quarter.
So Karanji has it now for the Lady Knights. Passes it over to Huber, over to Melcher, back to Huber, back to Melcher as they play catch. To Karanji, over to Melcher, to Juliana, and now to Karanji. As the Knights play catch, looking for something to develop. Now Huber has it. Over to Melcher. And Melcher's pass is intercepted, and Souderton moves up with it. But then Souderton's pass is intercepted, and North Penn has an easy layup, and that was number 23, Sam Karanji there. A great interception there, and she takes it in for an easy layup.
Yeah, just when just when Souderton's defense looked like it was starting to click, Sam Karanji comes up with a big-time turnover and just capitalized with an easy 2 points.
So now Schneider has it beyond the arc. Passes it over the point guard for Souderton. She drives up the middle of the lane, passes it over to number 11, who is Cardona, and she makes a two-pointer, and North Penn moves up with it. Now Karanji over to Huber. Huber finds Hewlett, and over to Karanji again. Karanji back to Juliana, and now to the corner is Huber. She has Hewlett in the middle, back to Huber, excuse me. And now North Penn plays catch around the arc. And over to Karanji. Karanji now to Huber. And back to Hewlett. Over to Melcher. Melcher drives the lane, but she travels, and Souderton will take possession.
And I believe that is the second traveling foul called there on Melcher.
So now Schneider passes it back to the point guard for Souderton, and they move up over to Sandone. Sandone over to Schneider. Schneider has it, trying to work around Yee. She's playing tight defense, gets it back to Schneider. Schneider from beyond the arc has an air ball, and North Penn will take possession. So Yee will pass it into Karanji now. Karanji moves up with it. Now over to McKenzie. So now Souderton will take possession after the whistle, and the point guard for Souderton will throw it in, or excuse me, take it up. She's looking for someone open. She has her in the slot. There's a foul, and Souderton will throw it in again. So Schneider will throw it in. Shows it into the point guard for Souderton. She drives up the middle lane, passes it off to Cardona, and she just misses her shot, but Souderton regains possession off the rebound. Back to Schneider, over to the point guard for Souderton. Souderton over to Schneider. Back to Sardone, excuse me. Over to the point guard for Souderton. Back to Sardone. Over to Shearer. Back over to Schneider. And Schneider for three, misses it. Gets the rebound all the way beyond the arc. Over to Cardona. And back to the point guard for Souderton. And she has to go off the rebound, and Yee recovers the rebound. Or off the rim, and Yee recovers the rebound. Now Yee has it, passes it back over to Melcher. And Melcher for three, airballs it, and it goes off Souderton, so North Penn will throw it in.
And North Penn just not getting the same amount of rebounds they had in the first period. That's really why they've been held to only 2 points of offense here in the second period. Souderton really starting to play some tougher defense in the middle.
So now Karanji misses her shot, and Souderton recovers it. Souderton passes it to the point guard. She passes it up to Cardona. She passes it back to Walbrandt. Walbrandt has the point guard open. So now the point guard for Souderton moves around, trying to create something going. Over to Cardona, back to Schneider. Over to Walbrandt. And she misses her shot. North Penn now moves up with it. Karanji has it. Karanji to the paint to Yee. Yee works her way around the defender, but misses the shot. And she will go to the line.
1:24 remaining now before halftime. North Penn currently leading 14-10. Tough defensive matchup here. Not much scoring early on.
So Yi makes her first shot as Souderton makes a sub. And she makes her second shot as well.
Every player for North Penn that has gone to the line is now a perfect 2 for 2. Yi, Giuliani, and Hewlett.
So now Souderton looks to move up and capitalize. And Yi has the ball go off her foot and it rolls out of bounds, so Souderton will throw it in. Sandone will throw it in for Souderton. Throws it into the point guard for Souderton. Tries to work around Yi, who has had a tight defense game right now. She passes over to Shear. Shear back to the point guard for Souderton. She moves into the lane but has her shot blocked by Giuliano. And now North Penn moves up with it. Yi has it. Over to Melcher. And over to the corner to Giuliani. Back to Yi, who's directing traffic, trying to get a play called correctly and score a basket here. So she passes it to Karanji. Karanji moves up, but she gets it before it goes out of bounds, but then turns it over. And now Souderton moves up with it, and they have a 3-on-1, but now North Penn's getting back, and Schneider misses the shot. Cardona then gets fouled, and she takes it as she goes to take the shot, and now she will go to the line. So Cardona will miss her first shot. And she will miss her second shot, and North Penn recovers the rebound. McKenzie there with the rebound. Back over to Yi. Yi moves right up the slot, then passes it back. Melcher now over to Karanji. With 6 seconds left, Karanji has to get something going if she wants to score. Over to Melcher for 3, and she scores that field goal, and she will get another 3-pointer.
Exciting way to end the first period there. That 3-pointer by Melcher, North Penn's first 3-pointer of the game. And that gives them a 9-point lead going into halftime. You saw there at the end, North Penn, a perfect 6 for 6 on the foul shots, and Souderton missing their only 2. And just before that 3-pointer by Melcher, if North Penn had missed all 6, it would have been a tie game right there. So really, they've been really taking advantage of those opportunities, and it's really giving them that 9-point lead going into halftime.
And they're doing a great job of capitalizing on turnovers committed by Souderton. As you saw there, Souderton is not taking advantage of some of the turnovers and possessions that they are receiving, and North Penn looks that they are. And you can see why with the 9-point lead. So the dance team for North Penn is performing right now. So another great performance there by the North Penn dance team. And we will send it to a short break and be back with second half action. Welcome back to the North Penn Gymnasium here for the second half action between the North Penn Lady Knights and the Souderton Indians. North Penn is currently up 19-10.
It's been a really tough defensive matchup here early on. A lot of turnovers. And North Penn taking advantage of those turnovers has really given them the 9-point advantage here in the first half. Also, they are 6 for 6 on foul shots, and they have 1 3-pointer made by Melcher. So we'll see if they can continue that dominance here early on in the second half.
So Cardona misses her shot there, and then it goes off of her and out of bounds, so North Penn will pass it in. Huber passes it to Karanji. So Karanji back to Huber. So now Huber over to Giuliano and over to Melcher. And they pass it around. Now ends up in Huber's hands. Huber a short pass to Giuliano, and she misses the layup. But she was fouled, and she will go to the line. So Giuliani makes her first shot. And she misses the second shot. Yee gets the rebound, back to Giuliani, over to Melcher. Melcher to the corner for Karanji, and she misses her shot. Yee fights for the rebound, but Down has it for Souderton. Down is swarmed by 3 North Penn defenders. And North Penn will then pass it in.
You could see there early on, same defensive toughness that North Penn showed in the first half caused a turnover, and now North Penn gets a chance to extend their lead even more.
So Yee passes it over to Melcher now. Back to Giuliano, back to Yee. Yee drives forward and makes a layup. So now Down has it for Souderton as she moves up with it. Works her way around Yee, and she gets around Yee, and then she stumbles and loses the ball. And Down will pass it in for Souderton. The Down passes all the way back to intended for Schneider, but is intercepted by Huber, and it goes out of bounds, so Souderton will throw it in again. But first, Souderton will take a timeout.
So North Penn, after kind of a slow start in the second period, now off on fire here in the third period. That one foul shot made by Giuliani, and then the layup by Yee. They've played some great defense here as well. not letting Souderton score at all yet. And just a combination of those two things has really allowed them to dominate in this game and also throughout the season as well.
So now Sandone will pass it in for Souderton over to Down. Down moves up with it into the middle for Cardona and does a short pass to Sardone and over to Schneider. Back to Sandone. Over to Down. Down to Sandone. She misses her three-pointer. North Penn gets the rebound. And now Melcher has it. She floats one over to the center. And Juliana misses her shot. And Down gets the rebound for Souderton. Souderton now moves up with it. But her pass is intercepted by Yee, who has been a dominant force in this game. And Yee moves up with it over to Melcher. Melcher over to Juliana. And now Huber has it. She moves into the center lane. Over to Yee for three. And she makes it.
Yee, just an outstanding game from her. Saw that turnover. She's been doing that all day. That's her first three-pointer made. She also has two two-pointers as well, and also 2 foul shots made. So just an explosive force on offense and defense.
So now Schneider for three, and she misses it. Yee was in the vicinity to get the rebound, and then they missed the follow-up shot. So now Down has the ball and makes the layup. And North Penn now moves up with it over to Melcher. Melcher for three. She misses that one, and it was recovered by Schneider for Souderton. Over to Down. Down to Cardona. She misses her layup. And then as she goes to retrieve the ball, it goes off North Penn, and Souderton will throw it in.
And again, back to Yee. The real reason she's been able to get some field goals here is she's really able to get open very often, either on the outside or in the middle, to get some layups. And she's just been a huge part of this North Penn offense throughout the game.
So now Down has it. She runs around the arc and goes into the center to try to make a play call. Has a pick set for her over to Schneider. Schneider now has a pick set for her. And into the corner for Sandone. Now back to Schneider beyond the arc. Schneider for three. She has to go off of the back of the rim. And North Penn and Souderton both fight for it. And it's going to be a jump ball. No, it's going to be North Penn possession. So Huber will throw it in. She has Yee breaking on a breakout. And she misses the layup. And then goes off of Melcher and out of bounds. So Souderton will throw it in.
And again, you see there, Yee not able to capitalize that time, but once again beating the Souderton defense with her speed.
So now Schneider has it. Schneider tries to get around Yee, but Yee is just tight defense today. And Down for three, and she makes the three-pointer. Tori Down has had a great game. Not pretty silent in the first half, but she has really been an explosive force here in the second half. As Huber misses her shot, Souderton gets the rebound, and Schneider is now swarmed by 3 defenders, and now she passes it up to Walbrandt. Walbrandt loses it. Yee has it now, over to Melcher. Melcher over to Giuliani. Back to Yee beyond the arc, over to Karanji, and now into the middle for Huber, over to Yee. She misses her shot. Giuliani misses it and gets the rebound, and it goes all the way back out to Huber. Now over to Giuliani. Over to Yee. Back to Giuliani. And she gets the nice turnaround shot there for 2 points.
And you can see on that last possession there, North Penn once again getting those rebounds. Kind of missed a lot of those in the second period, and that's why they had a lack of points. But now it's again starting to get a lot of those early on in this second half.
Now Schneider has it. Over to Dowd. Dowd gets around Yee. There's a little field jump shot. She misses it. The rebound is retained by Souderton, but then it goes out of bounds after Sandone is fouled.
27-15, North Penn here with 2:39 remaining in the third period.
So North Penn calls a timeout to regroup their troops after the foul was committed there by Giuliani.
So again, North Penn coming into this game 5-0 in the Continental Conference. They are first. So this is a huge game for them. Want to stay on top of it.
Now we are set back to the foul shot for Cardona. She misses her first shot. And that really has been the story of the night for Souderton, as they have missed many of their field goals, or excuse me, foul shots. And she misses her second one. And the rebound is regained by Souderton. Back to Cardona. And then she is fouled. And Souderton will throw it back in.
Yeah, and you mentioned there, Jake, Souderton missing those foul shots. They're 0 for 4. North Penn 7 for 8 on foul shots. It's really given them a huge lead here, taking advantage of that opportunity every time they are fouled.
Now Schneider has it. She misses her shot, back to down. And over to Sandone. Back to down. Over to Cardona. And she misses her shot. And now North Penn moves up with it. Huber has it. Over to Giuliani, and she makes her shot.
Once again, capitalizing on that rebound. It's gotten them off to an explosive start here early on in this second half, giving them a grand total of 10 points now here in the third quarter.
Now, after the ball goes out of bounds off of North Penn, Souderton will throw it in. Down now has it after having the ball thrown to her by Sandone. She passes it over to Schneider. Schneider tries to get around her defender. She does. But then she's fouled in the paint, and she will go to the line. So now Souderton is 0 for 5 on the night from the field goal, from the foul line, as Schneider misses her first shot. And they finally get it, and they are now 1 for 6 as North Penn moves up. Souderton looking to play tighter defense here. Melcher now has it. Looking for an open person. She has her, and Hewlett has the easy basket there.
Great move there by Hewlett to get around the Souderton defender, get an easy pass to her, and then capitalize with that layup.
So now Schneider has it. She passes it over to Shearer. Shearer back to Schneider. Schneider back to Shearer. And over to Sandone, back to Schneider. North Penn is now playing tight defense. Over to Down. Now down over to Schneider. And they play catch with it as Down now has it again. And over to Sandone, back to Down from beyond the arc. And she has it go off the rim, and Melcher recovers the rebound, but then on the pass, Souderton regains it, and then she's North Penn will regain possession.
Yeah, it looks like they're saying that Huber might have been pushed out of bounds there. Excuse me, Hewlett. So that's why North Penn will maintain possession with 31 seconds left in the third period.
So now North Penn moves up with it. She finds Melcher, and she has McKenzie wide open in the paint, and she makes her easy basket.
Souderton leaving North Penn 2-on-1 there. Allows for McKenzie to get wide open and get the shot from right under the net.
So now Schneider has it here for Souderton. Schneider from beyond the arc. She misses it. The rebound's recovered by North Penn. And Garangi misses the half-court shot as time expired.
North Penn really starting to pull ahead here in the third period, up 33-16 now. They scored 14 points in that third quarter. Just dominant on offense. They are really led by Yi, creating a lot of turnovers and beating Souderton defenders with her speed. Allowed her to get a couple of layups as well as a three-pointer there.
And Yi is also playing tremendous defenses. On every play, she is right up into the offensive man's face, trying to get the ball. She has a couple takeaways here. And she's just been a strong force for North Penn.
Once again, North Penn really getting those rebounds here in the third quarter. We saw a lack of that in the second quarter, and that's why they only scored 17 points, almost doubling that here in the third quarter.
So now Souderton will pass it in to start the fourth period. So Downed has it now. Over to Schneider. And once again, Yi is in her face as she gets the ball over to Shear. Back to Schneider. Schneider trying to get around Yi and over to Down. And back out to Walbrandt, over to Down, back to Walbrandt. And she makes a basket for three. Looks like her feet were just beyond the arc there as North Penn now has it. Karanji has it. Trying to direct traffic. Set up a play. She passes it to Yi, but Down intercepts it, and she's on a breakaway, and she scores on that layup.
And Dowd was not fooled by that play at all. Able to get the turnover and just easy layup there down the court. And now she'll get two more chances to score here as she was fouled.
And she makes her shot there. She will only shoot one shot. And now North Penn starts up with it. Yi has it. Trying to get something going. Over to Melcher. Melcher from beyond the arc, a great shooter. Passes it, and back to Yi now. Over to Karanji. Back to Giuliani. And back to Hewlett. Hewlett for three, and she makes it. So now Souderton moves up with it. Down has it. She goes to take a shot, but she misses. The rebound is recovered by Walbrandt, and she makes her rebound shot. Now North Penn moves back up with it. Yi has it. Does a little stutter step, loses down, takes the shot. And the shot goes off the rim and behind the backboard. And Souderton will pass it in. Schneider back to Down. As Down moves up with it. She has a guy all the way in the corner as she misses her shot. North Penn gets a rebound. And now North Penn moves up with it. Hewlett now has it. And over to Melcher. Melcher back to Hewlett. And into the paint. And back to Melcher. Melcher for three. She has it go off the back of the backboard, and now Giuliani has it off the rebound. Over to Hewlett. Has Melcher wide open all the way. She finds her. She moves into the lane, misses her shot, recovers her own rebound, and now back out to Karanji, over to Melcher. Now Melcher finds Hewlett all the way on the far side of the court. She misses her shot, and Souderton recovers this rebound. And now Down moves up with it. Down over to Sandone. Sandone with a little floater, misses it. North Penn recovers the rebound, over to Yee. Yee moves up with it. He goes in and makes the easy layup for Yee.
Yeah, there actually was a lot of Souderton defenders guarding there, but Yee just finds an open lane, gets right through them. Really makes that look easy, as you said.
So now Down tries to get Souderton back in this game, and she makes her layup. And now North Penn moves up with it. And Down has been an explosive force for Souderton in this second half. She was quite silent in the first half, but now she comes back. And North Penn now has it. Garangi here with it. Over to Melcher. Melcher now to Hewlett. Hewlett a short pass back to Giuliani, and she makes her layup. So now Down moves up with it. Down trying to lose her defenders and create a play for Souderton to run here. They set a pick. And Walbrandt with her shot, misses it. Melcher with the rebound there. And North Penn moves up with it, back to Melcher. Melcher drives the lane, has her shot blocked. Giuliana recovers it. And then they struggle for the ball. And North Penn will throw it in. And Souderton calls a timeout.
So about halfway through this fourth quarter, leading scorers for North Penn, Arissa Yee and Michaela Giuliani, both with 11 points. And for Souderton, Tori Dowd, the leading scorer, who has really been explosive here in this fourth quarter with 3 field goals, 1 three-pointer. Helped Souderton score 10 points here and just halfway through this fourth quarter. As North Penn tries to finish strong here and improve to 6-0 on the conference.
So now Sam Karanji will throw it in for North Penn. Karanji trying to get a play called. Passes it all the way back to Yee. Dangerous pass there as there are 2 Souderton defenders around Yee. But Yee gets the ball, passes it over to Hewlett. Hewlett over to Karanji. Back to Yee. Into the paint for Giuliani, and she makes her shot. So now Down has it, moves up to Sandone. Back to Dowd. Down trying to get something going for Souderton here. There's a pick set for her, but Yee gets around it over to Schneider. And back to Sandone. Back to Schneider into the paint. And over to Carandone. She misses her shot, but she's fouled, and she will go to the line. So Cardona will go to the line to take 2 shots. She misses her first one. And she makes her second one. Now Hewlett passes it into Karanji. Karanji moves up with it. Trying to find an open man. Passes it over to Melcher. Back to Giuliani. Over to Karanji. Back to Yee, who bobbles the ball. Down has it. She goes in and makes her the easy layup there. And one of the few mistakes North Penn has made today. A great job by Souderton in capitalizing there. So now Melcher has it. Over to Hewlett. Back to Karanji. Karanji over to Hewlett. Back to Melcher. Melcher surveying it. Back to Yee and over to Hewlett. Over to Giuliani. Over to Yee. And North Penn will throw it in. Off the foul. So Hewlett will throw it in. So she throws it into Yee. Another dangerous pass there by the Knights as Souderton's playing better defense. Yee over to Hewlett. Hewlett over to Karanji. Now over to Yee. Back to Giuliani. And over to Karanji. And North Penn will throw it in again.
2:07 remaining here. North Penn up 42-29. Continues to be a dominant performance here by North Penn, but Souderton has put up a big defensive effort here late in the fourth quarter.
So now Karanji has it. Passes it over to Melcher. And another foul, North Penn will pass it in again. So Hewlett will throw it in for the third time. Passes it over the head of Karanji and it will go out of bounds and Souderton will take possession. So Down will throw it in to Schneider. But Souderton will call a timeout first.
So great jobs by North Penn's offense on the last few possessions to pass it around a little bit, try to run out the clock. And also they continue to get turnovers, continue to get layups, and that really has led them to score a lot of points in this game. 42-9 in this fourth quarter, 6 minutes in with just 2 minutes remaining in the game. And it really looks like North Penn is going to take this one. It's going to be tough for Souderton to come back. 13 points in just under 2 minutes to go now.
Now Schneider has it. Gets a pick, passes it over to Dowd. Down over to Sandone. Back to Schneider. North Penn playing tight defense again. And Schneider for three, and she makes her shot. So now Yee has it. Passes it back to Karanji. Karanji moves up with it. Back to Yee. Yee, a great pass over the head of a Souderton defender over to Melcher and over to Hewlett. She's fouled and they will pass it in. No, Hewlett will go to the line, excuse me. So Hewlett misses her one and only shot, and Schneider recovers the rebound and goes up with it. Has her pass deflected by Yee, and it goes out of bounds. Now Sandone will throw it in for Souderton. Schneider has it. Schneider's making a couple moves to try to lose her defender, but North Penn stays with him. Back to Sandone. Back to Schneider. Schneider's pass goes out of bounds, and North Penn will regain possession. So Huber there will throw it in. Throws it into Karanji. Over to Melcher. Melcher is fouled. And she will go to the line.
So Souderton trying to foul North Penn now. Get possession back. Just hope that they miss the free throws here. Down by 10 with 55 seconds left. Again, they'll need a miracle to come back from this one as Melcher sinks her first one.
And Melcher misses her second one. Souderton recovers the rebound. Schneider now has it. Moves up with it from beyond the arc. And she nails that three-pointer. So now North Penn moves up with it. Karanji here has two defenders on her, looking for an open man. Has Melcher all the way wide open. Back to Karanji now. And another foul committed by Souderton. So now Karanji will go to the line.
Again, just trying to get any opportunity to get possession of the ball here. They can't let North Penn run out the clock.
And Karanji sinks her first shot. And she makes her second shot as well. So now North Penn lead is back up to 10 as Dowd moves up with it. Over to Schneider. Schneider for three. And she error balls it. And North Penn will throw it in. So Huber will throw it in. Throws it in at Yee. Back to Huber. Now she is fouled.
18 seconds left to score 10 points. So again, North Penn most likely coming away with a win here. They would improve to 6-0 in the conference, and Souderton would drop to 2-4 in the conference.
So Huber makes her first shot. And she makes her second shot as well. Now Schneider moves up, passes it to Dowd, who moves up with it. Back to Schneider from beyond the arc. And as it goes off the backboard. And now North Penn has it with 3 seconds left, and they will just run out the clock as they improve to 9-2 and 6-0 in the conference. And Souderton falls to 4-7 and 2-4 in the conference.
Great game there all around for North Penn. 7 players scored. That shows the depth that they have, able to switch players in and out, rest their starters, and still able to put points on the board. Giuliani led North Penn for points, 13 scored, but Yee was really the MVP on defense. A couple of turnovers that she just led right to layups and easy points for her and the Lady Knights. Meanwhile, Souderton, Tori Dowd, really the MVP for them, scoring 12 points and really came up in the fourth quarter with a couple of big layups. The one three-pointer really helped Souderton. Looked like they were starting to gain some momentum there at the end, but North Penn able to hold on in those final few minutes.
So for all the North Penn crew here, I'm Jake Lobrecht. Alongside me, Tyler Pittis. And go Knights.